ENG BREAKING. Recording 2.8.
1. Do Jack's grandparents live in Thailand?
No, they don't. No, they live in the U.S.
2. Who moved to the U.S.?
Jack's grandparents. Jack's grandparents moved to the U.S.
3. Does Jack have an aunt?
Yes, he does. Yes, Jack has an aunt.
4. What was Jack's grandfather's job in Thailand?
He was a doctor. Jack's grandfather worked as a doctor in Thailand.
5. What job did Jack's grandfather have to work in the U.S.?
A cleaner. Jack's grandfather had to work as a cleaner in the U.S.
6. Why does Jack's father work as a doctor?
To follow in his dad's footsteps. Jack's father works as a doctor because he wanted to follow in his dad's footsteps.
7. Who wants to be a doctor?
Jack and his sister. Jack and his sister want to be doctors. It's in their blood.
8. How old were Jack's father and aunt when his grandparents moved to the U.S.?
They were babies. Jack's father and aunt were babies when his grandparents moved to the U.S.
9. Who does Jack want to follow in his footsteps and become a doctor?
His dad. Jack wants to follow in his dad's footsteps and become a doctor.
10. Does Jack have a cousin?
Yes, he does. Yes, Jack has a cousin.
11. Who is pregnant in the picture?
Jack's mom. In the picture, Jack's mom is pregnant.
12. Is Jack's mom pregnant with Jack or his sister in the picture?
In the picture, she's pregnant with Jack. Jack's mom is pregnant with him in the picture. ENG BREAKING. Recording 2.9.
1. How does Rose look?
Fantastic. Rose looks fantastic.
2. Is Rose happy to see Angela?
Yes, she is. Yes, Rose feels so good to see Angela.
3. For how many years hasn't Rose met Angela?
15 years. Rose hasn't met Angela for 15 years.
4. Who got married?
Rose and Edward. Rose and Edward got married.
5. What kind of couple are Edward and Rose?
A good couple. Edward and Rose are a good couple.
6. Do Edward and Rose have a daughter?
Yes, they do. Yes, Edward and Rose have a daughter.
7. Where is their daughter tonight?
At home. Edward and Rose's daughter is at home tonight.
8. Who was Angela's boyfriend in high school?
It was Nick. Angela's boyfriend in high school was Nick.
9. Is Nick coming to the reunion or not?
It's not sure. Nick may come to the reunion or may not. It's not sure.
10. Were Nick and Angela classmates in high school?
Yes, they were. Yes, Nick was Angela's classmate in high school.
11. How was Angela and Nick's relationship?
It didn't work out. Their relationship didn't work out.
12. What does Angela feel like when seeing Rose?
She feels like they were in calculus class just yesterday. When Angela sees Rose, she feels like they were in calculus class just yesterday. ENG BREAKING. Recording 2.10.
1. When did Jenny start working?
Just 2 weeks ago. She started working 2 weeks ago.
2. Does Tom work in R&D?
No, he doesn't. No, Tom works in sales.
3. What department is Jenny in?
In R&D. Jenny works in the R&D department.
4. When is the company trip?
Next week. The company trip is next week.
5. Are newcomers allowed to join the company trip?
Yes, they are. Yes, newcomers are allowed to join the company trip.
6. Who is allowed to participate in the team-building activity?
Everyone is allowed. Everyone is allowed to participate in the team-building activity.
7. What is Jenny always up for?
A beach trip. Jenny is always up for a beach trip.
8. What is everybody eager for?
A little relaxation. Everybody is eager for a little relaxation.
9. What does Tom think of the company trip?
He thinks that it's going to be great. Tom thinks that the company trip is going to be great.
10. Was Jenny married?
Yes, she was. Yes, Jenny got married.
11. Who does Jenny want to bring with?
Her husband. She wants to bring her husband with her on the company trip.
12. Does Howie know that Jenny got married?
No, he doesn't. No, Howie doesn't know that Jenny got married.